Rise and shine, Mr. Freeman. Rise and shine. Today, we will take a closer look at the most controversial character in the gaming world, namely G-Man. In this video, I will talk about the story of the 3 games, including Half-Life Alyx and the strange theories about G-Man, right before Half-Life 3 comes out. At least, I hope it will. Before diving into the topic, my channel is still new, and many of you might know me from the old Gaming Portal channel. If you enjoy videos like this, you can subscribe to my channel. Anyway, I'll cut the chatter and get straight to the point. G-Man, up until now, you've probably heard a lot of stories about various game characters. Same here, but I can't recall another game character as mysterious as this darn G-Man. If you take into account at least 35 years of gaming experience, this is truly a big deal. I mean, the game gives you the whole story as you play, but there's really nothing tangible about this guy. It's a constant mystery, that unsettling feeling of knowing he's always around watching us. So, in this video, what would it be like if G-Man wasn't in Half-Life? Who could G-Man actually be? Is G-Man actually the future version of Gordon Freeman? Or is G-Man not a government agent but an alien entity? Let's dive into the rabbit hole and discuss these theories together. First, I want to go back to 1998. Imagine playing the game for the first time, before hearing all these conspiracy theories. Back in 1998, when the game was first released, the internet wasn't very advanced, the game wasn't well known, and your mind was as clear as a bald man's head, like a mirror free of conspiracy theories. You're just getting to know Gordon Freeman and the G-Man, encountering all these characters from scratch. In such an environment, when you first finish the game, Gordon Freeman appears to be a very intelligent warrior-like scientist, a physicist to be precise. The G-Man is a mysterious bureaucrat, like a typical CIA agent often portrayed in movies. It's as if you think all these evils are emerging from a collaboration between the government and aliens. But this G-Man is such a deeply hidden character that he leaves a different impression on everyone who plays the game, because his mystery and secrecy are maddeningly intense. So, in this video, I wanted to share with you the different theories that came to my mind. G-Man is actually not a government agent but an alien creature. This theory actually has a very logical and tangible side to it, because G-Man's way of speaking doesn't seem to carry human-like traits. Just take a look at this speech.
All the effort in the world would have gone to waste until... All the effort in the world would have gone to waste until...
Let's just say your hour has,
Actually, yes, this could be how a CIA agent who does their job very well speaks, couldn't it? So, an agent who is very good at hiding their emotions. Generally, agents are trained for these kinds of things. They never reveal their emotions to the other side. But one of the biggest reasons we think G-Man is actually an alien being is not just because of his emotionless speech. At the same time, G-Man also has movements that are not bound by physical norms.
You were to take matters into your own hands.
Oh, and the Vortigaunt's mysterious reactions to G-Man also support this theory.
Actually, yes.
There is a government agent. There is.
Between you.
So G-Man might not be a government agent but an alien. Theory. G-Man is Gordon Freeman's future self. This theory explores that possibility. It's quite difficult to make this conclusion when you play and finish the first game. However, when playing the second game, this theory seems more plausible because G-Man is present. It appears that Gordon Ramsay is developing a closer personal connection with Freeman beyond just a professional one. I mean, he's constantly watching us and we feel his eyes and that guiding influence on us throughout the entire game, even the whole series, man. This guy is constantly trying to guide us to a point with his hand. Okay, Gordon Freeman has some great qualities. He's intelligent, a scientist, and a character who can change the rules. But in the Half-Life universe, they act as if there's only Gordon Freeman, kind of like Neo in The Matrix. He acts like a chosen prophet. I mean, when you think about it, this situation makes a lot of sense to me. So G-Man might actually be Gordon Freeman's future self. G-Man is actually a time traveler. Actually, this theory, like the one I mentioned earlier, makes you think about the entire series rather than just the first game, especially when you play Half-Life Alyx. By the way, playing Alyx in virtual reality was incredibly enjoyable, and it turned out to be a game that truly sets the standard for how virtual reality games should be. Anyway, coming to the theory, G-Man can manipulate time in this game, so while hours pass for us, it seems like only seconds have passed for him, except with Alyx. So, G-Man clearly shows here that he can actually manipulate time. This reinforces the time traveler theory, in my view. I could elaborate on these ideas further. Maybe I could make a separate long video just for these theories, but I want to focus more on the character of G-Man. Don't forget to share your theories in the comments. I'd love to read them. G-Man frequently mentions his employers, doesn't he? Let's revisit the original game. In the first game, we thought we knew who these employers were. I mean, classic high-ranking government officials. But there's something a bit secretive about this as well. Could it be that G-Man's employers, I mean his bosses, are really high-ranking government officials? G-Man talks about his employers as if they are more like a higher entity rather than government officials. I mean, it resembles a cosmic power. It's something like an all-seeing, all-powerful God figure. I mean, of course, this is just a thought, but you can really feel it while playing the story. However, when discussing their employers, a situation like this might also arise. Actually, what Kaim refers to as employers could also be the future state of humanity. So, an organization from future humanity might be sending an agent to the past to try to save humanity. Or it could be a point of intersection in this game's time cycle, marking the moment we advance to a higher level in this life cycle as we progress toward becoming a superior human. I know it sounds a bit confusing, but things might have changed right after this point. I mean, like future humanity watching us at this point of intersection. In fact, what exactly does G-Man say? I've had my eye on you for some time. I've had my eye on you for some time. What are your theories on who G-Man's employers could be? I'm curious to hear your wild speculations in the comments. I'm going to say something even crazier. Let's really discuss this. Gordon Freeman might not even be that important to G-Man. How could that be, man? He's the main character. I mean, the whole story revolves around Gordon Freeman. You could say he's like a messiah or something. But when you play through the entire series, it feels like G-Man is using Gordon Freeman like a pawn. I mean, didn't you feel that? G-Man chooses Gordon. Until now, everything seemed normal. But why does this mysterious organization he calls employers want Alyx? This part is a bit confusing. So for G-Man, Gordon is a pawn, while Alyx might be a long-term investment for the employers. So, considering how much they want her, there's definitely a complicated situation here. I mean, it could be a theory in my opinion. Do you think they will truly reveal these secrets in Half-Life 3? So, in my opinion, this uncertainty should come to an end. Now, I've saved the biggest surprise for last. What would happen if G-Man never existed in the Half-Life universe? Actually, if G-Man didn't exist, the resonance cascade might never have occurred at Black Mesa. So, at the beginning of Half-Life 1, G-Man describes Gordon as the right man in the wrong place. So, if G-Man didn't exist, Gordon might never have participated in that critical experiment. Without the Zen crystal delivery, the Zen invasion and related events might not have occurred. The Combine wouldn't have reached Earth and humanity could have lived normally, and we wouldn't have played this game at all. Actually, I feel like I'm hearing this. If G-Man didn't exist, the Half-Life universe wouldn't exist either. You might say, it's like you're talking as if you're revealing some big secret or something. No, this was the simplest scenario. But wait, it's not over yet. If it weren't for G-Man and this cascade was triggered in another way, for example, because of another scientist, Gordon Freeman could have died before ever becoming a hero and might never have stood out as a chosen messiah. So actually, without G-Man, Gordon would have remained an ordinary physicist. Actually, if it weren't for G-Man, Gordon would never have escaped Black Mesa. In fact, G-Man saves Gordon from Black Mesa and brings him back into the scene in Half-Life 2. Without G-Man's guidance, Gordon could neither fight in Zen nor become a symbol of resistance against the Combine. In conclusion, Gordon would have died in Black Mesa, or if he survived, he would have become an ordinary refugee. And the sacred leader of this resistance could have been someone else, like Eli Vance or Barney. Who do you think would have replaced Gordon, huh? I genuinely want to know your thoughts. Please share them in the comments. If it weren't for G-Man, the Combine could have taken over the world very quickly. Because G-Man is actually creating chaos against the Combine by using Gordon. For example, like destroying Nova Prospekt in Half-Life 2. Actually, without G-Man, the resistance wouldn't have been this effective. But an even wilder scenario exists. Brace yourself. Without G-Man, the Vortigaunts may have remained enslaved. So, in Half-Life 2, the Vortigaunts helped Gordon by breaking G-Man's influence over him. Without G-Man, this event might never have happened. As a result, the Vortigaunts would remain slaves to the Combine and wouldn't be able to support the human resistance. This would significantly weaken the strength of the resistance. Finally, without the G-Man, the universe could have been driven into extreme chaos or extreme order. So what does this mean? The G-Man seems to act as a sort of balance by manipulating the conflict between Zen and the Combine. The absence of the G-Man could have led to either complete domination by Zen or absolute control by the Combine. Ultimately, humanity would most likely have been wiped out in either scenario. So, the presence of the G-Man ironically seems to increase humanity's chances of survival. Yes, as I conclude my video here, I am incredibly curious about your thoughts. If you want to see more content like this, where we brainstorm game theories or delve into different aspects related to Half-Life, be sure to let me know in the comments. I put a lot of effort into this video, so I'd appreciate a nice like from you. Take care of yourselves. Goodbye.